Last time in the Big God story, we heard that the disciple John had had an amazing encounter with the risen Jesus, and that he wrote down what had happened in that encounter to share it with others. Today, we're going to take a closer look. In his vision, the first thing John saw was 7 golden lampstands and 7 stars in the hand of Jesus. He had explained to John that each one represented a different church that John knew and loved. Jesus spoke to John about each church and the things they were doing that made him proud, like loving their neighbors and standing up to bad people. And Jesus spoke to John about the things the churches were doing that broke his heart, like how some of them had forgotten their love for him and become something Jesus called lukewarm. Being lukewarm means, well, you're not hot and you're not cold. You're just sort of nothing, and definitely nothing exciting, like melting ice cream or cold French fries. Basically, Jesus was saying the people had lost their excitement for him. But he gave John the words to encourage them to keep on going, to stay excited about their faith and not give up. He wanted them to know that at the end of the journey, he had the most special rewards waiting for them. Remember the tree of life in the Garden of Eden? You will get to eat from that tree, said Jesus. Remember how I gave new names to some of my children, like Abraham, Sarah, Peter, and Paul? I will give you a new name as well, and I will put it on a white stone, and I will ensure that your name is never taken from the book of life. Remember how I promised that one day you would be clean, perfect, and free of all sin? On that day, I will dress you in white and remind you that you are now entirely clean and worthy to stand next to me. And I'll even give you the right to sit next to me on my throne. Jesus wanted them to know that he understood how hard it can be to live a life with him at the center, that kind of life isn't always popular or easy, but that it would be oh so worth it, because everyone who puts their trust in him to the end will receive the very best reward of all, forever with him. Jesus rewards.